All right, guys. Back on the bench, we have that Cobra 29 with the RFX 95 HD that was wired a little bit on the weird side. So we're going to be attacking this thing here today. Yeah, I just wanted to basically show, if you guys will remember from the other video, this thing was wired. It worked, not well. Yeah, just wired a little bit weird with this talk back here. That's, let me turn this light on here. You've got this, definitely, you know, not, I wouldn't say professional. Does it work? Yeah, but we're going to get this all fixed. So I got the okay from the owner of the radio, this radio, and that other 29 that was in that same video. So got the okay to do the do whatever it needed. So basically doing a full service minus a recap. I don't think both these radios need to be capped at this point. But that's basically it. And I got some other cool projects going on. I have, so that's the, this right here is a final upgrade along with the full service. That's the same owner of the radio that's on the bench. I have a RCI 39 VHP Plus that's having some power issues, and also it's a bit off frequency. So we'll be taking care of that. I have a Cobra 29 Plus, cool little radio, intermittent receive and transmit. So we'll be taking a look at that. And then probably two very cool projects is this SBE Console 2, which is getting a DDS VFO. So I'll be doing probably an extensive video on installing one of those. This is obviously a 23 channel sideband, so that should be an interesting thing that's coming up. And I got a pretty cool Viking 352D that is basically going to be a full service and also like a partial restoration type thing. Going to be cleaning it up and touching up some of the faded lettering there on the front face here, and basically just preserving it. That's what the owner wants. He wants to preserve the radio. So there's that, and then I got a Teddy R down there that's going to be for service, and I think that's about it for right now. I got a couple more radios coming in. A couple of radios going out that are done, but yeah, some pretty cool projects coming in. And oh yeah, I got this this is my own pt.2 stalker that I'm going to be doing a kind of like a cosmetic restoration as well as a full service on that. You know what's weird is I couldn't find the Sam's manual for this Stalker 202, or even a factory service manual, which is strange. I mean, I know I can use, you know, anything with the 858, but yeah, it's strange. You can basically find everything for all the other Stalkers, T-Berry radios, but for some reason I couldn't find one for that 202. Strange. But anyway, yeah, so let me get out this radio here. I'm going to fix up this wiring, fix up this talk back, get the radio cleaned up. I'll do an alignment. So what I like to do is, whenever you have these units installed, the best thing to do is to, what I find, and this is just my opinion, is to do a transceiver alignment with that disconnected. So basically just using the stock final, and you know, doing the alignment that way, and then you know, either you know, turning the switch off if it is switched, or you know, plugging it back in. I find that that's the easiest way to, and the most accurate, I guess you could say, way of doing a transceiver alignment when you have an amp installed. Well, at least with an RFX 95. Anyway, yeah, let me get at this, clean up this, all this wiring, get everything proper. I'll probably drill 2 holes rather than just the one in the center. Yeah, I'll take it from there. All right, guys, stand by. All right, so I got the radio completely done now, and it's looking better, and I think more professional. So I drilled, let me see if I can get this light a little bit better here. So I drilled the 2 holes, ran the cables through, power wires and coax, wrapped it with some of this anti-chafing tape, and then you know, zip tied everything, ran the power and the ground, you know, right to the main power jack, yeah. So the only thing I had to do was extend the ground, the shielding for the coax, but that was not a big deal. And then I think it's looking way better than what it was. And then I ran the talk back. It's a little bit nicer, cleaner, and neater, I think. And yeah, with a I use a 1 watt resistor, because the 1/4 watt stuff does tend to burn up if you you know, really use talk back a lot. But 1 watt resistors are what I use anyway. But yeah, the RFX unit is it's nicely centered now. You know, if you can remember from the other videos, you know, the wires were poking through, you know, through these little notches. So fortunately, some of the wire, the coax was kind of dimpled, but it wasn't going to affect anything. Yeah, that's basically it. This is how I do things. I mean, I'm not, you know, the king of CB radio repair, but I think that this looks a lot better. Yeah, zip tied everything in place, yeah, everything looks great now, I think. I removed the potentiometer for the dimmer function. So basically what you do is you just take the 2 wires and you connect them together, so that way the circuit gets full voltage, gets the full 13.8 volts, and that way you get the full you know, the full meter display, and that's basically it. So you don't have this potentiometer you know, just kind of like hanging out in there. I think from now on that's what I'm going to do, because let's face it, with these night watches, no one's going to want to return them back to stock. There's just no way. You know, the dimmer is nice to have if the night watch actually works, but you know, again, I don't see a need to have the potentiometer just hanging out in there. So that's what I did with this one, and I think I'm going to start doing that with all these night watches that has you know, an echo or the dimmer potentiometer replaced. But that's about it. So why don't we do a we'll do a watt test, a power test, and then we'll do a sensitivity test, and we'll see how it sounds on air with the monitor radio here. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, let me get this hooked up. All right, so let's see what she's doing for power. Audio. All right, just shy of 100, right around 100 peak, right around where it should be for this particular amplifier. And so let's do a actual test from the monitor radio here. Radio check. Check, check, check. Radio, check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounding great. No hum, no interference. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it sounds really good. I think rewiring it the proper way definitely solved that humming issue. So anyway, this I'm just gonna solder on the speaker. Just clean up some of the knobs here and the case, and I'll see what's. Oh yeah, sensitivity test. Yeah, let me get this back together, and then we'll do a sensitivity test. Stand by. All right, she's all cleaned up. Cases are on. Speakers hooked up. Looking good. Yeah, she's looking good. Nicely cleaned. Tags on the bottom. And I got it hooked up to the signal generator. And it's right on spec, I'd say, minus 110 dBm at 12 dB as SYNAD. So it's right on par with, most of these Cobra 29 AM radios. But let's put a... sorry about the tone. Yeah, it's doing really good. This radio is good to go. And I'm happy I was able to fix this humming or this interference that was going on during modulation. This radio sounding really, really good. Crystal clear. Echo set up nice. Yeah, what else can I say? It's about it. Just want to remind you guys, you can go back and watch the video on that. This thing's still good to go. About halfway there. I have I don't know, like 550, 530 subscribers. Not bad for a few months. So yeah, about halfway there. So I just wanted to remind you guys of that. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the work you guys have been sending me. I appreciate the thumbs up, the comments. It really means a lot. Thanks for watching, guys.